men that don't historically have problems, they don't talk about them, they won't worry about them, they just get rid of it.
Oh, I don't talk about my feelings, I don't talk about this, that and the other.
Men to provide and to be strong.
Even in this day and age, it's still expected that a man will not express his vulnerabilities.
When I look back on how I was in my 20s and 30s, I think it's quite clear to me now that I was struggling with a lot of emotions that I didn't recognise, I didn't know what they were, I didn't know how to process them.
And men must realise that by expressing their vulnerabilities, they actually are stronger.
It is shocking to hear about the mental health statistics amongst men.
Men's Day is very important because certain diseases affect men, certain conditions affect men, they are more likely to suffer certain conditions and they experience our society in a different way to everybody else.
Get yourself sorted, don't be frightened to go to the doctors. Men predominantly don't go to the doctors, do they? You know, until it's too late. Luckily, I had some advice from a friend that made me go to the doctors and get myself sorted.
We're so quick to label things and label people that sometimes we just miss the basics of seeing the person in front of you, being prepared to really listen to them and see them and respect them for who they are.
Join a union, take that time to analyse how you feel and express how you feel and find that safe space, and rather than consider what you can't do, consider what you can do.
I think if there's one thing you could do, it's to just not necessarily always take the first response as being the genuine one.
Are you okay? And not just ask once, but say, are you really okay?
Setting a safe space, setting an inclusive and understanding environment so that when they share things, that they're not going to be met with hostility.
Some men talk easier than others, but I think to have that space and that relationship where they know that they can count on you no matter what.
To get vulnerable is really hard for people, for men in particular, and to show that actually I've been there too, so we can have this conversation and we'll both feel better for it at the end of it.
Being ready to have a little bit of time to talk to someone who might not be having a good day or might be struggling with their mental health actually makes a big difference.
You know, if you see somebody that's looking a bit down in the mouth or is having a bad day, just take them to one side and say, how you doing? Fancy a cuppa? Just to be more human rather than expecting them to deal with it on their own.
And I've said to all my mates, if you want to come round and have a chat, you know. Best thing to do is talk about problems you got. If you don't talk about them, you don't release them. And it doesn't pay to keep them bottled up.
For men, it could be someone's husband, someone's dad, someone's granddad, someone's brother, someone's friend, someone's boyfriend, nephew, son, any of these things. There are people all around you who care for you.
I have lost men due to suicide, and my message is go and talk to somebody. There is always somebody that cares about you. You're not a burden to anybody. Everybody is allowed low days and vulnerabilities and days where you are just not yourself. So go and speak to somebody. You're not alone and you're not a burden.